Well guys, here we are. A very different adventure again. I love saying that. I love saying it's a different adventure because it definitely is. I'm always mixing it up. Today I'm out in the bush. I'm out not collecting firewood. I've still got a fishing rod with me, but I'm gonna do a bit of semi-fresh water. I think it's fresh water where I am. River fishing, and hopefully flick out a new couple of lures that I got, catch myself a fish or two, eat some fish, and maybe even cook up on a fire, which I think is definitely due. I don't even know if we've had fire on the channel yet. So that would be really exciting if we get to do that. Let's get some gear together and get our bushwalkers on and head down to the river and see what we can catch. I want to introduce this little lure that I've got here. An absolute ripper of a thing. I've never used this style of lure before. It is called a Spike 44. It's a Daiwa lure, and I've paired it on Jai's little rod. I've got my reel on there, a little bit of 15-pound leader, and then this lovely looking build lure. Let's see how that thing goes. I've got a spare one just in case I get snagged up. But to be honest, with the price of these little lures, if I get snagged up, I'm going for a swim. Down this trail, I'm very excited. This is something really new, and oh my God, it is gorgeous. It's been really windy on the coast. So heading inland, you're really well protected from the wind. And oh my God, there's no rain either. So I was able to get the drone up, which is awesome. I've got the drone in the backpack. I can just imagine the scenes of flying that drone through the river, having a cast. Mate, I think this is gonna be a beautiful day. Oh, there's some sludge. I'm glad I put my Blundstones on. These boys will be getting a workout in that mud, that's for sure. It's a solo one. I get a little lonely solo, so I'm glad that you guys are coming for the ride too, because that always gives me a bit more excitement. Gonna have to be a little bit more quiet here because I kind of feel like the fish can hear me sneaking out. That is slippery. Now I think the goal here is going to be looking for places where I can cast and not get too well snagged. And this one here looks like a good little spot just to get the line wet and have a crack. I thought this was gonna happen. I'm definitely gonna need to find a place that is a bit more open so I'm not getting snagged up like this so quickly. Don't go in the water, Dylan. My first catch is this incredibly prickly bush. All right, let's move on to somewhere a lot better. That is a monster tree that has fallen down. Wow. Beautiful. All right, this here is the sort of spot I was talking about. This seems to be like the main picnic area of where I'm at. Nice big open spot, plenty of benches, and most importantly, a very clear little river system. Nice and open, nothing to get snagged on. I can't get over how slimy this place is. Whoa. See, that's how crazy it is. And I usually have pretty good balance. I'll bring you back if we get something. All right, now I'm probably the furthest thing from a seasoned river for freshwater fisherman that there is. So I don't really know if you're supposed to cast into the faster moving water, the slower stagnant water, the water that's covered by shade, the water that's in the sun. Now, I know there's a few people on here that probably are going to be a lot better fishermen than me when it comes to this sort of thing. And I know Jake from Westwater Adventures, who's my really good mate and comes on a lot of adventures with us, is going to be one of those people that could tell me exactly what it is. And he usually does, but I haven't always been that interested in freshwater fishing and river fishing, so I don't really remember any tips, tricks to giving me success and to helping me catch some lunch. Drop in those comments of where I should be fishing, because I've been giving it a good crack and I reckon I need a few little pointers. Oh, that sun has come out and that is beautiful. Sunnies are going back on. And I'm going to try this little spot. Bit more still water into the deeper water. So I've given myself a bit of a timeline for how much time I'm going to spend out here. I do need to get back in time to possibly do a little bit of a food shop and pick up the kids. That's the joys of being a father of 4 and trying to fit in a full-time job and a YouTube channel. I love that sort of hustle though, like trying to just, well, not trying to, I like being busy. So getting all of this in is beautiful, and being out in nature this is my little bit of quiet time. I don't even know where I was going with that. I've got 4 hours, that's what I was saying. I need to leave by 2:30 so I can get back in time to pick the kids up from the bus stop at 4, just in case Molly's not home. She's up seeing her dad at the moment. He's in hospital getting better. He's one of our biggest fans when it comes to our YouTube content and the creation side. He's an absolute gun on Premiere Pro, which is awesome. So I'm heading back upriver to see if I can find some deeper water and some more shaded water. How beautiful is this sort of area though? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes! Oh my god. That was lucky. I got a tree fish. Trekking through this sort of terrain, balancing on logs, stomping through mud, getting sliced up by these ferns, very much reminds me of trekking through the bush catching marron. You know, we're probably only, I'll make it sound like it's not far away, but 4 months is a long time if you try and hold your breath, away from the marron season opening up. And God, I haven't gone on a marroning season for a really long time. I think that is definitely going to be a mission that we do this year. Well, start of next year really. It's always around my birthday, which there's no better mission than going marroning for your birthday. If you like marroning, tune in, because I bloody love it. And they're such a tasty treat. Well friends, we've rocked up to the bridge itself. There might be some fish hanging around the pylons of the jetty. I'm gonna throw the drone up and we're gonna see maybe if we can spot some fish from the sky. But this is an amazing, whoa, this is slimy. An amazing structure, isn't it? Check it out. Oh, some beautiful ducks. Wow.
Stand down, darling. Oh. We've come too far this time. You've left a hole in place of my heart.
Well, another successful flight and another successful landing. Now, it's getting a little bit later on. I haven't even seen a fish yet. I had a few little minnowy sort of fish come towards me. They're not going to be much for lunch, are they? So I'm going to have a flicker around the base of the bridge. I was at the tackle store yesterday when I picked up those lures, and the guy said at the base of the bridge, have a flick around. If it's still salty sort of water, you might pick up some herring, or you might get some brim, or you might get some redfin if you're lucky. Any of those would be absolutely beautiful, because I'm starting to get pretty hungry. So, have a drink of water, let's carry on. Well, I got myself a wind knot and I didn't bring a knife with me in my bag. So I'm gonna go back to the car, pop all my gear in, have a little look around this campground because it looks awesome. Tie back off and then go and have a crack, start heading towards home, and there's another little river system which I wanna try and have a flick around in. Try my luck there, because I'm really relying on luck this time. So let's go head back and re-rig ourselves with a better knot. Let's move it. I'm back at the car. Silly Dylan wasn't very prepared and didn't bring a knife. Stopping this, just gonna tie this lure back on. And then, yeah, I got this knot and it got tangled around the eyelet somehow, which is not very helpful if you want to fish successfully. Yeah, I don't know how I'd manage that. All right, if you weren't planning on trying to catch some fish and you wanted to go somewhere absolutely beautiful to go camping, this is your spot, hey. It's Sue's Bridge on the way down to Augusta, and there is some beautiful little campgrounds. You've got to book online before you come, which is a pain because I don't even have signal here, so if you forgot to book, you're out of luck. And yeah, have a fire, get a campfire on the camp oven on the fire, cook up some lamb shanks, mate. This would be one of the most peaceful little missions you could ever do. Sue's Bridge. It's a short drive away from paradise where I live. So, all right, I'm gonna tie this back on and then we're gonna get on the road and try find another little stream to have a flick in. I really want to get myself a nice fishing knife. Actually, I know a fella who I see him making some beautiful knives. Might have to request that I get one myself made. A custom Salty Mac knife. The perfect hybrid for fishing, camping and fun. We're beautifully tied back up, rigged to go. New. Oh, that thing is beautiful. It's so satisfying looking at that lure. I just need it to catch a fish now. All right. I've become the tree. I've fallen through that many trees and bushes and down the riverbanks that I think I am now part of the riverbank. This is just beautiful. I love just exploring through here. It is so nice. Fresh water, there's something about fresh water. There's like an energy in the air that just feels so nice. And it's just magic, look at it. My kids would love to just play through here and collect different things that kids collect and fill my house and car with. But that is awesome. Where's that coming from? Or is it just because that soil's so moist? Someone tell me what that is. Is that because there's a spring? Like water's just coming out of the ground. Oh, what's that? What's that? It's like a little crabby thing. Man, I feel like a kid. This is like a little wonderland. It's so cool. This thing looks a little creepy. Is that an emu or a kangaroo? It's got sliders on it, but that is a sad looking creature. Based on those teeth. What sort of teeth are they? Head back to the car and see if I can find on the maps once I get some service where this opens up a bit to a bit of a bigger spot, because there's not like deep enough water to be able to cast a lure in, and I haven't seen anything. I do know trout come right upstream into these sort of little brooks and feed waters, so it could be something in one of these bits if I find a bit deep. Now I just gotta find, I can see my car, find my way back to it. Thankfully car is still here. I got a little bit distracted and left the keys in the car and went walking for about half an hour with the car parked on the side of the road. Luckily no one stole it and I can still drive home, not walk. Well, I'm back at the base camp, which I call home, and I didn't catch any fish. I had a lovely explore, but these two are very excited to see me, so sitting back, gonna relax for a little while, and then Molly will be home. That was a lovely adventure for myself. Well, yes, Shire. And hopefully next time I catch something, but just getting out in nature is beautiful and exploring new places, because that little brook that I found just absolutely lit me up. Like, whoa! Shire knocked the table. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Fresh water. There's something about fresh water. It's just really peaceful. Salt water is action, and fresh water is a peaceful place to be. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. These two were very excited to have me home, and I was very excited to see them. And I'll see you in the next adventure. There's probably about some beautiful little whoa, 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 whoa. No. Oh. I need to get to that bit there. Oh, there we go. I survived. False alarm, guys, I did not drown. And absolutely. All right, if you, no, stop. Ooh. Dylan isn't very good at climbing riverbanks. Oh, prickly pear tree. I love prickly pear trees, they're very interesting.